want to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories, so to be able to tell that story to the fans. I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said, the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. The three from MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Fires the three. Another miss by Young.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight. Young outside. Again, Young misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 19 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for Torrey Craig. Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. Here's Buffkin. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Will it go? Here's Nance. Up and in from the low range.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
The three from MP. It's good from long range. He's got 22.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ends up going with the new group.
Be up on them. Don't let them breathe, all right?
On the court for Atlanta. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Reza Shea. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point guard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Offensive rebound. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Inside, LaVine dishes to Vucevic. Jay, the pass toward Tay, takes a three, and it's MP with the three. MP's got 25 points in the game.
MP is a customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this one.
And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. No one near him. Jay with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Over to the wing, and Vucevic kicks to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 10 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young's shot is off.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good. MP. Jay's got 30 points. Here's Young from deep three-point territory. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Bulls.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys who can do that.
Yeah, they do. This lead didn't happen by accident.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Torrey Craig is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Jay in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Okongwu. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Okongwu's now got his 3rd bucket of the night. Craig passes to Jay. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando, was the most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bean passes to Jay. Rebound by Johnson. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. The three from MP gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Chicago Bulls having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have been... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Hawks. And there was Zeller. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Buffkin in at the point. And that one's good. MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Out to Nance. Fires from deep. Duarte grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And the basket by Jay.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Here's Buffkin. And the rejection by MP. Pass to Craig. MP outside. Bean passes to MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. MP's got 41. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Greg, we see the NBA finding players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Puts it up, and it's Chicago scoring again.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Hunter. That's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the
Way to bring home that W.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
Everything good, MP?
You know MP came ready.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "report" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. Bulls fans, if you're still looking for tickets to any upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability.
Reminder to come out for the next big giveaway. Receive free Bulls drawstring bag at the arena.
The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed to
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And I think we know exactly what kind of game this is going to be, RJ.
Yeah, you don't expect a lot of offense on the interior. These teams take a high volume of threes, and they make a high volume as well.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Smart and Bane in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the three, the small forward. MP way outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Greg on the wing. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven his rookie year. There's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the fourth spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. The three ball, and again for three.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe two. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep, MP. He buries it from three. Jay's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
MP against Smart. Drives to the hoop, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, that just energizes your entire team. Smart is one of those players that just gives you a jolt with his energy.
Jay, the pass to Craig. The three connects again from distance.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now #2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generation of talent. And it's Smart missing.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When asked about Desmond Bain, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bain said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Outside Horton Tucker. Shot from 16. The rebound by Jackson.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Smart looking around. Clock at 6. Chicago with the rebound. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they didn't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
In that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Jackson comes in for Bain. And Rose is subbed in for Smart. Will it go? Smith with the rebound. Chicago leading by 17. MP outside. Lets the three fly. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. Up and over Smith. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Normally he drains that.
White with it. Back to MP. Three-pointer. Clark grabs the board. Here's Rose. Takes the three. MP with the block. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Craig. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And MP subbed in for Ball. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Aldama comes in for LaRabia. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Kennard. And Smart subbed in for Rose. On the court for Memphis. Smart and Bain in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the three. Outside Bain to end the run. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Bain's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They've been a little more aggressive and a little more physical this quarter, and it's working well for them.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for Chicago, MP.
Free throw no good from MP.
And I like
like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Bain finds Jackson. Smart for three. Hits the trifecta. Smart's got 5.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now MP. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. MP's got 25 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Bain, no good. MP outside. White with it. Over Smart. And there's White. That's good on the assist by MP. He's got 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games off.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Chicago Bulls.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to gold. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got MP, Torrey Craig out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And that one's good. Jay.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Smart against MP. Chicago grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to MP. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Jackson outside. Smart outside. Jackson, the pass to Aldama. Now Jackson. Pass to Smart. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Smart's got 8.
Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Ali.
Their first miss sets the break still. I like how they've come out so far.
Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Jay's got 4 rebounds now. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside, Craig, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.